Introducing first, tonight being accompanied to the ring by Coach Chuck Farley at a combined weight of 445 pounds from the mean streets of St. Louis, Chaz Wesson, and the newest member of the Old School Warriors, Johnny Jet. Chaz Wesson, Johnny Jet, the Old School Warriors. And their opponents tonight come in at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Introducing first, from University City, New York, Professor Preston Peabody and his partner from your local GNC, the Whole Drunken Show, Sam Bacardi.
In the ring, the newest member of the Old School Warriors, Johnny Jet. His partner, Chaz Wesson. The maker of champions, Coach Chuck Farley, and Killer Keith Smith. The Old School Warriors taking on Sam Bacardi. That drunk, the Whole Drunken Show, and a new member of the GCW roster, Professor Preston Peabody, a young man of considered academic background, stepping into the ring as a professional wrestler, and a man of his intelligence. I would wonder why he's teaming up with that fat drunk Bacardi.
Well, Tommy, I don't know if I want to call him a fat drunk. Well, Professor Preston Peabody, a new addition here to GCW Wrestling. Well, he's about to get a lesson in pain. I got a feeling with the Old School Warriors. Johnny Jet, the newest member of the Old School Warriors. Alongside Chaz Wesson, outside the ring is Killer Keith Smith, Coach Chuck Farley, and to say that
the maker of champions, Coach Chuck Farley.
I was going to say, the deck is stacked against Bacardi and Peabody is an understatement.
This one's underway, Peabody is in the ring.
I don't know why that nerd even wants to try to start things here at GCW. No way that dork should be in the ring.
This kid's a prodigy, a child genius, Poobah.
A prodigy?
Using his knowledge of physics, of chemistry, of physiology, of biology to get in the ring and put that knowledge, those degrees to good use against a mean, tough Chaz Wesson. I can't believe that you're persecuting that young man, calling him a nerd.
Oh, come on, Tommy. No way that dork should be wrestling in suspenders like that. That's no way.
I wonder where I could get a pair of pants like Professor Peabody's. Chaz Wesson and Johnny Jet, who shocked the world at Aggies, turning on Sam Bacardi to join the Old School Warriors. They're tagging up against Bacardi and Peabody, and Coach Chuck Farley at ringside, riling up these hicks who don't know any better than to root against the Old School Warriors.
Textbook drop kick by Chaz Wesson, and the tag made to Johnny Jet. Disgusted at what we saw in our last card in St. Louis is Johnny Jet is the newest member of the Old School Warriors.
He delivers a right hand to Peabody and pushes him head first into the top turnbuckle. The Old School Warriors, oh man, he chopped him through that shirt.
Peabody, another knife edge there by Johnny Jet. The Old School Warriors, textbook tag team to say the least. A big running clothesline there by Johnny Jet.
Professor Peabody, we've seen him go outside the ring and consult some textbooks and go for some equations to figure out the best plan of attack. I think he needs to do that right now and take a powder, because it's all Johnny Jet at this point.
As Peabody grabbed the rope to break up the count, I don't know, I would have just taken the pin there, Tommy. No way that I would want to get into that ring there with either Jet, Wesson, or Keith Smith the boot. Big elbow by Johnny Jet.
Well, Professor Preston Peabody when he saw his first difficult organic chemistry equation, he didn't quit, Poobah. And when he gets in there and is faced with a challenge, he's not going to quit either.
He's probably never kissed a girl, Tommy, and kissing his grandmother doesn't count, right? High
He kissed her
rotation.
on the lips.
Quick count there by Sean Vincent. But only a count of 2 as Peabody got on. And Sam Bacardi aggressively wanting to make the tag here. The feud runs deep between Bacardi, the old school Warriors, and Chuck Farley. As Sam gets into the ring, tag is made.
Bacardi, the biggest competitor in GCW, and impressive agility for a big man, but he's usually half-crocked when he comes out to the ring, just like you're usually half-crocked when you sit down at the announce table.
Enough, Tommy. Shoulder blocks here by Sam Bacardi. Right here on Chaz Wesson, another elbow. As Professor Peabody.
He's going to the drawing board, Poobah.
He's going to ringside, trying to figure things out. As Bacardi runs in, that's a big man going into the turnbuckles there as Wesson grabs hold of the left leg, brings it down, and a count of 1.
Chaz Wesson has been on quite a roll, as have the old school Warriors, adding Johnny Jet into the fold. And look at Keith Smith and Professor Peabody, and now Coach. This kid's scared out of his mind right now. He's just trying to work out an equation outside the ring.
All power behind that body slam by Chaz Wesson, and follows up with a knee.
Wesson with a knee right to the forehead of Bacardi. Bacardi looking for a tag, but his partner is outside, mapping out his next move with a pad and pen. He's going to huddle up with Bacardi. The only equation Bacardi understands is 24 bottles to a case. He's like talking to a brick wall with this drunk.
Look at
right hand by Wesson.
Right hand by Jet follows up as well. Jet to Bacardi. Wesson has Peabody, and he throws him into the ring. Well, you heard the chop there by Johnny Jet.
Ouch. Keith Smith making his presence felt at ringside as well. Smith, of course, recovering from a terrible injury where his entire finger had to be basically reconstructed, and he's still making his presence felt despite that injury outside the ring. Profiles in courage.
All right,
in DeSoto.
enough. You disgust me, Tommy. Big chop there by Chaz Wesson. Doesn't matter if you're wearing a shirt or not. Even that thick tie and that damn pocket protector can't do anything to save Professor Preston Peabody.
Slapped him right in the fountain pen.
There was a chop by Bacardi that sent Weston out of the ring. Meanwhile, Jet has Peabody and continues to work on him on the ropes, and Vincent's not paying attention. Bacardi.
Vincent hasn't had control of this one, but I'm not sure how hard he's tried to, Poobah. Right to the eyes, Wesson. Man, the chops are vicious from the old school Warriors tonight. Oh, he's going to go for the bare chest of Professor Peabody. Dear God. Welcome to GCW, kid.
That chest is beat red. Peabody in pain, to say the least. Against the ropes. Look out. Big running clothesline there by Johnny Jet. This one's been all old school Warriors down.
You're right about that, Poobah. Jet with a foot to the groin. He didn't teach that one in school. Peabody didn't learn about that move in any college classroom. And now he just gave the kid a wedgie, a scene that I'm sure played itself out in junior high gym class.
Why that dork's wearing those big underoos, I don't know.
That poor kid. Nerd persecution continues in GCW.
Look out, Wesson.
Wow.
Oh, off the top rope, flying elbow there.
What teamwork.
2, and count of 2 as Peabody gets out.
Wow. Great teamwork from Jet and Wesson, who have not been partners for that long, Poobah. And you got to give Peabody credit for the guts to kick out of that. Now Bacardi back in.
Right-handed shots here by Wesson. Bacardi staggered over to the turnbuckles here.
Professor Peabody again going to the textbook, but he had the pen chopped out of his pocket by Wesson, who had incredible power to get Bacardi over with that move.
these old school warriors, just mean son of a guns here in GCW as Bacardi tried to take a punch at Killer Keith Smith, and Smith does nothing but chuckle.
Coach Farley used to handle Sam Bacardi's career, of course. He tried to save that chump from the liquor bottle and was unsuccessful and joined up with the old school warriors. Since then, they've made it their business to make his life miserable, and right now, Chaz Wesson is doing just that in the corner.
Against the ropes goes Bacardi. Another big drop kick there by Chaz Wesson. When will the beating stop, Tommy? When will the beating ever stop?
Bacardi looks like he's out. Wesson seems like he could have had the pin if he wanted it. Now, Coach Farley is up on the ring apron, and what's going on here? Keith Smith just pitched a chain to Johnny Jet. And Johnny Jet, of course, the master of the heart punch, that time delivered a right hand with a chain around his fist.
They tossed the chain back to Smith at ringside while Farley had Vincent distracted. How Bacardi's still on his feet, I don't know, but look out.
Is he going to be able to get him up with this move, Poobah?
Oh my goodness. Face first into the mat. Wesson spins him around, and here's the count of 3. Your winners of the match, Johnny Jet, Chaz Wesson, the Old School Warriors.
Sam Bacardi left laying in the ring. And now they're still going to work on Bacardi in the ring, outside the ring. Poor Professor Peabody was beaten right out of his suspenders. It looks like a 3-on-1 beatdown may commence here. They're choking him in the middle of the ring. Keith Smith with that chain choking out Sam Bacardi. In essence, 4-on-1, and finally Peabody gets in the ring to help out his partner. And Peabody's extensive knowledge of physics, physiology, geometry, biology,